Hi folks, I just want to give you a quick tour of my Ampeg B3 Bass Amp, which I have for sale. I'm not sure exactly of the age of it, but I know that this is a 1990s, circa 1990s amp. The Ampeg B3 came in a number of different configurations, and this is the one that has a 1x15 inch speaker in it. But the rest of the configurations between the various models, I think, were all pretty much the same. It has a 9-band EQ, which is fairly unique. I think actually gives you a lot of tone variation, as well as kind of your standard 3-band here, where you've got your bass and your treble and your ultra mid. You've also got a drive pot, a gain pot, and your master volume here, so you can control the amount of gain and the amount of drive that you get out of it as well. And by the way, actually all the pots behind here are all, I've replaced all of these. Whenever I bought this amp originally from a friend of mine, he sold it to me on the condition that he thought some of the pots were a bit dodgy, so I just simply replaced them all. I think actually some of the joints had gotten broken. But anyway, those are all replaced, and they all work 100%. It has a pad switch, so it allows you to kind of cut 15 decibels off of your input. If you're using, for example, active pickups, you might want to use that. And let me just flip the thing around and show you the back of it as well. On the output side of things, you've actually got it balanced out, so you can just run, use the amp, the processor as a DI, and just run straight into PA. You've got an input for a foot switch, and you've got effects, send and return here as well, and just your regular power supply. It's pretty straightforward. Just a really bulletproof piece of gear. Of course, Ampeg make great stuff. It is the kind of classic Ampeg construction. It's a heavy beast, and if you give me a few minutes, I'll just set up my 70s jazz and let you hear a bit of the tone. Okay, here we are. Just I'll demonstrate what this sounds like, although it's obviously going to be limited because you're listening to it through well, just a microphone on my camcorder, and secondly, the chances are you're listening to it on a small set of speakers on your computer. But nonetheless, hopefully it'll demonstrate that it all works. And if I could just put another caveat around this, I am no Jaco Pastorius bass player, so I'll just play a few simple riffs for you and let you hear how the thing sounds. So here we go. That's actually, I played that with the 9-band EQ on, and in order to turn that off, you simply just push the master pot in. That knocks it off, and then you're just on the normal 3-band. Again, you may not hear that much tonal difference just listening to it through these speakers. I've got the mids kind of scooped on the 9-band. Everything else is just pretty flat. And I should point out, actually, there's a couple of the little faders on the 9-band EQ which have broken off. You can actually still operate it with your fingers. It's just they are quite delicate and they protrude slightly, so it's just one of those things you've got to be very careful about when you're transporting it. It's easy to break those off. But everything works 100%, and this is what it sounds like just with the standard 3-band EQ. Everything's set pretty flat.
So there you go. If you have any questions, drop me a line and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Cheers. Bye.